earlier than usual when I wanna come on stream. How you guys doing anyway? I just decided to come a little bit earlier to say good morning to everyone. It's Friday. Nothing important. Just come here and just start interacting from the beginning of the day. And I hope you're all gonna have a great day. I hope you all gonna enjoy the day, regardless of what you are doing. If you're just at home, if you're at work. If you are at work, I wish you a really good day at work. If you are at home, good day of resting or whatever you do. I don't know how busy I will be today at work, but at least my first load is not too bad. I'm not gonna do any training right now in the morning. As I say, for a Friday, everything is good on the beginning of the day. But I still need to double check where the day will take me, how far it will drive, how much it will go. In the end of the day, it's Friday, it's all good. Even when you start dropping things on the floor, it's good, it's Friday. It's still good, it's Friday. You know, when you have the feeling on the beginning of the day, today will gonna be a very interesting day. You don't even know what's expecting yet, but you can tell when you wake up in the morning and you think, it's not one of the days that I should just stay in bed for a bit longer, or should I just start the day and see what's gonna happen? I believe today is one of those days I could say I can stay in bed a bit longer, but you never know. Things may change. And as I said, Friday is a little box of surprise. You never know what's going to be the next thing to happen. Which I hope will be something good. Which I hope to finish a lot earlier than usual. I still have time to do a bit of gardening, still have time to prepare my classes for tomorrow morning, kids class. Teaching kids is nice, but God, you have to have like a bag of patience to deal with the little ones. Thank God I have like a couple of teachers that help me out. And then you just have these kids running crazy all over the place. But don't get me wrong, it's a really nicely beautiful experience when you see like kids start since they are young, innocent, just trying something new just because the parents took them to a capoeira class, and then one day, 1 week, another week, and then you think, well, they are not enjoying it, they are not liking it. And then sometimes on the third week, when the parents come to you and say, right, my son got prepared for the class today, so he woke up and was telling everyone today is the day to come for the class. So our child was rushing us to come to see you in the class and be singing capoeira songs all over the house through the weekend, or they be kicking everything out of the house. They are enjoying it. That's the time when you start having this satisfaction. But you will never know about it until parents, they come and they tell you. kids, they just want to come have a little bit of fun. Yeah, they will learn something. Yeah, for them it's just maybe another day at school, so you need to make it fun. And it is very nice. It is really, it's all good, was that? I think you have a very good hairstyle. Oh, thank you very much for that, buddy. Really appreciate. So leave a like that if you like me, my hairstyle. Leave a like there. Subscribe to the page. Help us to grow in this page. I'm expect to get 300 subscribers by the end of March. Which here is very tricky because one day you have 4 subscribers and the end of the day they take the subscription away, so it's very awkward. I will sub and like, thank you very much for that throw hunter, I really appreciate it. So yeah, as we said, when you start teaching kids, it's a very new experience of life, but I had a long break of teaching kids, very long break. So last time I was teaching, then that was back in 2008, 2007, 2008 when I had kids class, and then for a very long time I had to stop the classes, first because of work and because I was traveling a lot, so I could not consistent to the class every week. I couldn't be there all the time. So I dedicate myself more into the adult class. Okay, so since 2023, one of a girl called Christina, she's from Bilbao in Spain, and she's been training capoeira for over 20 years now. Only with me, she's been for 16 years, and then she was saying she would like to try kids class, mainly because of her daughter as well. Her daughter was 4 at the time, and she says, I want to start bringing my child to the class. I want to start it's not letting me like, no problem, young fellow. Went, oh, thank you very much, appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, there's somebody else. Hello, what was that? Is that Russian? What's your name, young lady? How you doing? Thank you very much. So, because of her daughter, she started teaching. And then I have a little boy, so I decided, right, let's put a class for kids. And it's been quite nice. There are some weeks you get 12 kids, another week you get 10 kids. Last week we have only 2 kids. Now, this week we have booked 14 kids. So every week is a little bit different, Matgo, how you doing? Please guys, don't forget to leave your like on the page, subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, it does, trust me. And of course guys, I'm getting a bit old now. I'm not but I'm getting old. I'm not going downhill just yet, okay? But I'm already on my 40s, so I will not be traveling forever, like on my weekends. For now, it's okay. For now, what I do, work Monday to Friday, and then on the weekends, I'm starting this new kids class. But I travel quite a lot to other countries to teach capoeira and other martial arts. Yo, Marcelina, how you doing? You good? But yeah, I don't have the same energy as I used to have in my 20s. Of course, I'm still going to be traveling. I'm still going to be doing a few things. I have a few jobs booked overseas. When I'm going to be going to France, Poland, Portugal, Brazil. It's just the fact you get old, you get slower, you get tired very easy. You want to relax more instead of just be jumping airplane, traveling here and then, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 4 hours, sometimes 12 hours, it really knocks you out. But it's all part of the game. It's all good fun, you know. The main thing is to keep the spirit alive, just to keep things going, and not giving up at all. Never give up for absolutely anything. Or, you know, I say I hate happiness without the hi. You can tell us about your habit and what you do. Yes, I can. Hi. English or Spanish. I'm Brazilian, Marcelina. I'm Brazilian, but I do speak Spanish because I used to work with Argentinians and Spanish people back on the days. I used to work with Italians, so I could speak Italian back on the days. I can tell you a little bit about my story while I'm still loading the truck. I'm from south of Brazil, in the state of Paraná. I come from a very small town with 20,000 people living in my town. I started practicing capoeira when I was around 8-9 years old, 1991. I learned all style of capoeira, nothing fancy, nothing nice or beautiful what it is. Nowadays it was more into the martial arts side of the capoeira. I moved into the UK back in 2006. It was not my plans to come and live in the UK. It was just another trip. Like what I do now. You know, there's a weekend, there's an event somewhere, you pack your backpack, and then you go. So basically, when I came to the UK, I just brought with me a couple of trousers, couple of t-shirts, baseball cap, one pair of shoes, one pair of trainers, and that was me. No money in the pocket because as I say, I came for 2 weeks. I got my ticket paid, my accommodation and the food, everything was paid. I came here on the 11th of November, 2006 to go back to Brazil on the 25th of November, just 14 days later. Once I have arrived in York, and I was helping with teaching capoeira, leading some workshops. I got some people from other countries and other cities in the UK inviting me to go to an event, today events in different cities like London or Edinburgh or someplace in Wales, Spain. So for a bit of time I decided, right, it's just another trip. I still have another 14 days to be here, so in these 14 days I can travel around and then see what's happening with capoeira. So I did. And then time has been passing, and then I was supposed to go back home and never did. Never mind, I was only 23 years old at the time. And single. I was living on my own in Brazil, not far from my parents' house. I was kind of self-employed at the time. Well, I'll say I was between jobs. I was a painter and decorator. That's what I was doing for a job. So I didn't have to worry much about going back to work as long as I had my accommodation and food paid in here that couldn't keep for a bit longer. So I did. So between 2006 and 2006, 2009. For 3 years, I was not teaching capoeira like in a club, in a school. I was just visiting groups around. I visit all the groups of capoeira what they had here at that time. From the north to the south of the UK. I was simply visiting groups. But don't get me wrong, for 3 years I was working in restaurants, I was working as a chef. And whenever I have the chance, like once a week, twice a week, I was going to different cities to visit the groups to get known, to understand the capoeira in UK, life in UK, martial arts in UK. And I made a lot of friends in the meantime. Some of these friends are still in touch, some of these friends were far gone. Or they went back to their country, or they just decide to have a life in a different place. And here I am, after 19 years. Brazil was here. Thank you very much, bro. Well, we all deserve good things in life. But I'll say, sometimes we take risks sometimes. As I say, back on the days, if you say anything to me about England, I wouldn't know where to point in the map where the UK was. I was just living a very simple life in the countryside of Brazil. So once I moved here, my life kind of started over from the beginning. I had to learn everything again. So, a part of the martial arts that I was doing, I had to learn a new language, I had to learn a new profession, I had to learn everything from the scratch. But I'm happy with the opportunity I've got in the UK. I'm happy with the opportunity life gave to me moving from my country and discovering different culture, discovering different things, finding a different purpose of life. You know, I really can't complain. I really can't complain about the life what I have now. The decisions I made to come to the point where I am right now, professionally, personally, you know, I would never think in 1,000 of years one day I would be living or work in a different country, learning different language, different culture, talking to you guys over here right now, you know. Like sometimes life gives you opportunities, but sometimes these opportunities, they will come with sacrifices. Like, what is the biggest sacrifice people they do when they travel to different countries? Leaving the family behind. You know, my parents, my sister, my family, my friends, my history, everything what I knew, everything what I did. You know, everything in my past is being left behind, so I could try a different life. Probably if I was still in Brazil, I really don't know what I would be doing right now if I were still in Brazil. I believe my fate was not to be in Brazil at all. Maybe I would go to a different country, maybe not in England, maybe God knows. But surely I wouldn't stay in Brazil for so long. First, because the place where I was living, we didn't have much opportunities in there. I can say, even because of my sister, it took so many years for the poor girl to get like a profession, a good one, and she doesn't have it. She became a teacher, which is, don't get me wrong, is a good profession if you are in a different country, not if you are in Brazil. A lot of stress, not well paid and not well recognized for what you do, for your hard work. In Brazil, it's very complicated to live there. But people will not realize it until they have that experience, you know. But anyway, right guys, thank you very much for being here with me today. I just came a bit earlier for the live. I'll come back later on. So subscribe to the channel, please. Leave your like in there. Well, just hold on. So yeah, so nowadays what I do, I'm a coalman. I deliver coal. I'm a chef. I teach martial arts, few schools of capoeira. I do sports, massage therapy for some people. Well, you know, just trying to make a living in a different ways. So, right, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start going for my delivery some code right now. So guys, thank you very much for being here early with me. Please leave your like for the page. That will help to get more subscribers, more viewers, and one day I'm gonna have millions of people here come to the social media just to watch my madness, and then I'm gonna make millions, and I'm gonna become a millionaire, and probably on the next day I'm gonna be poor again. Money is not something what I put as priority for life. As long as I have enough to pay for my bills, my rent, and enough to have like a little bit on the weekend, basics of life, that makes me happy. I just want to enjoy life, you know. Whenever you dedicate yourself just to earn some money, don't get me wrong, it is important when you need to make money for a living, don't get me wrong, but this should not be the priority of your life. It's not mine. It's not my priority. I will enjoy my life fully. You know, I'm gonna be spending time with my family, with my son. I'm gonna enjoy every single moment. When I have like a little time to do some training, I will do. You know, see the beauty of life. People say time is money. I agree, in parts. I believe time is life. And I'm gonna enjoy my life as much as I can. I don't know if today's gonna be the last day of my life, or if it's gonna be tomorrow, or if it's gonna be in the next week or the next 5 minutes. But as long as I'm alive, I'm still going to enjoy every single bit of it. Okay guys, so I'll speak to you guys soon. Leave your subscription to the channel if you're not subscribed. Leave your like, press the little bell so all the time this madman comes here, you'll be notified. And have a look at the other videos. You may have a little laugh, or you can follow me with some exercise, or you can tell to shut the fuck up, nigga, you're speaking too much. It's too boring now. So I'll speak to you guys later on. Bye for now.